What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing on with episode number 24 of Ascendance of Bookworm. This one's titled Knight Orders and Requests. Not sure what the knights have to do with this, so I assume something to do with the dedication ceremony, but I guess we'll see when we get there. So, last time, the library was, a heinous crime was committed upon the library. It has been trashed for reasons unknown, although presumably to keep mine from inquiring too much about the Harvest Festival and keep her busy. Presumably. But at the same time, it still seems a bit questionable. I say destroyed. It was like the books were thrown off the shelves and muddled up. Like, none of the books were damaged as far as I'm aware. I feel like that would have incurred a much harsher penalty for the person that actually did it. But mine believes it was one of the blue robes that was just being a dick, as most of the blue robes are. Have we met a good blue robe who isn't inherently mean to her? I don't think so, and I don't think we ever will, because most of them come from noble origin. I guess Ferdinand's the only exception. He's tolerant of her. I don't think he likes her, per se. He's just tolerant of her. Like, he doesn't see her as an abomination, at least, compared to all the other blue robes think of her. So she gets to clean up the library, and she gets permission to do it in her own way. And ultimately does it using the Dewey Decimal System, because, sure, let's bring more of her previous world's knowledge to this world. I'm sure no one's going to question that. Obviously, Ferdinand does. Well, she set aside a special place for the magical books that Ferdinand had listed to her. She finds that none of them are actually in the library. They're all with Ferdinand, because being able to use magic books and magic in general is only for nobles who have actually graduated the academy, essentially. So whilst to have access to mana and to understand and utilize it, you have to be of noble birth. To actually then apply and use it as magic, you have to go through the academy, which I assume most nobles have the ability to go through the academy. I don't know how strict the academy is compared to just being a noble. I have no idea how that works just yet. But I assume it wouldn't be too difficult for most nobles to get through the academy. I have no idea what the process is to get in, and acceptance and pass rates and all that good stuff are. But yeah, it's insight into further organizations above and beyond the church. Well, I wouldn't say above the church, but beyond the church and the outside world of the noble structure. We're learning more and more about it, which is good, because we've learned a lot about the normal common lifestyle. We're now learning more about the church lifestyle. We're getting glimpses of what noble lifestyle in general is like. So we're slowly progressing up into higher society of what the world is like. Which is very nice for mine to learn, as well as us as the audience to learn, which is what this show does best, is world building, and it does it in a fantastic job. Anyway, so Benno finds out of the picture books, wants to sell them for profit, and obviously the whole printing stuff comes into play. She wants to get the her individual pieces made, so she can actually do like printing books and actually do literature, which is just infuriating to Benno, I'm sure. But then we get the conundrum is we are approaching winter, and as a result, mine intends to work from home, create accessories for the orphanage and stuff, and that's when we get the bombshell from Ferdinand that the annual temple dedication ceremony occurs during winter, and as part of it requires a vast collection of mana, and what better purpose for mine than as a mana sink, essentially. Well, no, not a mana sink, a mana tap, I guess. Just, she has vast amounts of mana. This ceremony requires it. There you go. You've got your purpose. And in order to ensure that they always have access to that mana, they don't want to get her lost and stuck at home due to a blizzard. She has to come live at the temple, and stay at the temple for the entire winter months, which I'm fairly certain is still in breaching of their original agreement, so I wonder if they'll actually try and bring that up, or if she'll just accept it. I wonder. I do wonder. But we've also got to deal with the fact that Mine's mother is still pregnant, could possibly have this baby over the winter months. Like, they implied that she wasn't that far in, but from a visual standpoint, she did look like she was far enough in that over the course of the next couple of months of winter, she realistically could have that baby, I think. So, we'll see if that happens or not. But we've now got the dedication ceremony, and it appears as though knights are in some way affiliated. I don't know what that means. Like, if you're a graduated noble from the academy, can you go and become a knight? I don't know how it works. I'm going to guess the knights are some form of hierarchy that has some semblance with magic. Like I hypothesized last time that they had like amulets or something that are blessed by the church or something with mana that like has something to do with it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll let the episode get into it and explain it, because that's what the show does best. It's explaining stuff. So as always, these are time-based reactions. Bottom of the screen, around about here or so, you're going to see the time for the episode. This is so you can sync it up with your own footage. I'm watching the official Crunchyroll version. I know for people who don't use the official versions, it can be a little difficult to sync up at times, but it's just the way it has to be after the mole beating, as I will call it from now on. But official version's down below. I'll count us down 3, 2, 1, play, and then we'll be good to go. So, with all of that said, I'm not going to waste too much time here, because I actually really want to get in and watch this episode. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1, play. Yes, letter press. Yep, Harvest Festival. They didn't want her to get the money from that. Yes. You're stuck here for the winter. See how easily you accept that, if at all. But like, her devouring actually hasn't been brought up since she's been with the church, really. Like, the fact that she's still a frail girl, having suffered with the devouring for so long, that's come up. But the actual devouring itself hasn't come up, because realistically, it hasn't needed to. She can just keep donating mana to the church at any point and be like, yep, we're good. She never has to worry about falling ill from it again. But I wonder if now that this festival requires a lot of mana, and she gives away a lot of it, could it become a situation where she starts actively giving a lot more than she normally would, and her mana starts flaring up again? Maybe. I don't know. I'm just hypothesizing random things that might happen that could lead to some form of conflict. Alright, here we go. Knight orders and requests. Mm-hmm. Yep, her health is a question. Okay, that's good. I mean, that is a good reassurance at least. No, don't say that. Yeah, not gonna happen. But where are you staying? Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Frame it in a way that's not they're keeping you here, but you're choosing to do so. That is true. That's very true. Gonna need it. Oh boy. Good luck. Yeah. Here we go. They did bring up the deal. But you'd be safer. Ooh. Hard to convince him, obviously. I mean. Oh. She actually said it, okay. Yeah. Preferential treatment for it. That is a bit of an insult to them if you were to do that. Obviously, he's not going to be comfortable with it. Mm-hmm. Very true. They're the reason she's alive. As much as he does not want to admit that. Hmm. There we go. It's not just her, but there's other people to take care of as well. Mm-hmm. Yep. Good dad. Good dad. If Kakushigota wasn't airing this season, best dad. Much more comfortable living conditions there. Yes. Mm-hmm. Good, good. Family trip to the cathedral. What about you, Dad? There we go. He has a use. Delia. Oh, using the skin for something? Glue. Makes sense. Okay. Oh. Uh-huh. Probably. Oh, it's not. Okay, cool. Side story, essentially. Okay. Alright, okay. Okay, I see. Sounds pretty important. This must take priority for now. Yeah. Very true. Well, that's simple. Okay. Yes. Set out. Okay, we're going somewhere. Ooh. Some nice new carpets. Nice. Nice. Winter prep went well. Okay. Hmm. Yep. Oh boy. Ominous. Very, very ominous. I assume it went fine. Hmm? Ah, messenger bird. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's creepy, but still. A raid? Assistants with a raid and a priest to perform a ritual. What are they making a raid on? Hmm. Alright, we're seeing some actual magic applications here. That's pretty cool. Hmm. Yep. Yeah, I mean, weren't you paying attention? The Gate of Nobles. Okay. Whoops. Useless. Thank you, friend. We're indebted to you at this point. This is a big deal. Probably the fact that they said a raid. I'm just saying. And it's nice order. Tall order, but sure. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's a different look. Interesting. Nice. Oh. Yes. Okay, is it like a birthstone sort of thing? And it fits the size? Nice. Mm-hmm. What's the purpose of the ring, though? That's a good question. Okay. Calm yourself, mine. You're plebeian. That's a line. Your plebeian is showing. I need that as a fucking reaction gif. Your plebeian is showing. Alright. This music, though. I love this music style. Oh, wow. This is very different. Yep. And the knights. Mm-hmm. This is tense. Hmm. Hmm. What was with that look? Oh, damn. Oh, damn! Okay. That escalated rather quickly. But I mean, they gotta have their mounts. Alright. Handy. Naturally. Where are we heading off to? We're going far beyond it. Oh boy. This is the raid we're talking about, huh? Oh, damn. Oh, damn. A Trombe that's been allowed to grow, I'm guessing? Yep. This is what happens when you don't deal with it. Mm-hmm. After they've taken it down. Ah, okay. Yes, because the Trombe absorb the mana, and that's how they are fueled. That's why she can accelerate it like that. Shikugoza, okay. Mm-hmm. So neither of them have the scar on them. I feel like the one with the scar is going to be important at some point. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Pole arms, alright. Alright, there's the prayer. Mm-hmm. There's the blessing. Yep. Yes. Don't put yourself in unnecessary risk here. A non-believer in the church? Oh boy. Of course. Why can't we just have decent characters? Why can't we just have a character that's, you know, not a dick? It'd just be nice to have a character that's nice every now and then. Just saying. Why do I feel like this has been orchestrated by like the High Priest or something? Why do I get the feeling that? Because I mean, that knight that greeted Ferdinand's had quite the long look at mine before acknowledging and responding. And he picked out the two knights that would guard her. Now, only one of them has spoken out yet. So it might just be he's not a believer in the church for some reason. I have no idea what the church and the knights' relationship is. Whether... Obviously, this is a common thing for priestesses to give their blessings and do this stuff for the knights, but doesn't mean they're inherently fully believers in the church, I suppose. Be interesting to see what has caused this. I'm just going to assume it's the High Priest orchestrating some crap. Trombe in battles, yes. Yeah. More than likely, yes. Of course. I mean, are you surprised? Nice. Oh, that's a brilliant illustration. Okay, Knight Ferdinand. Naru, good job. That's a really good illustration. That's a really nice illustration. Anyway, that was a good one. That's a very, very good one. That episode went by very quickly. Much quicker than I was expecting. So yeah. We've got to fight a Trombe, which I don't think is going to be too big of a deal. The knights should be more than adequate. We have given their blessings, although one of them, the one that's guarding us, obviously, is not very thankful for the blessing for some reason. Either inherently dislikes the church, is just a pawn that the high priest has bought off in some way, because goddamn this high priest. He's been kind of quiet recently, so maybe he is just now going to start making an appearance, but I wonder. Your plebeian is showing such a good thing. Okay, this is a good comment I just saw on Crunchyroll. Think of all the paper they can make off the Brave Magic Knight Slay the Tree. I'm sure mine is thinking about how much paper she could possibly make out of this. Although, she's made paper out of a newly grown Trombe. I don't know if a Trombe that has reached this size is as useful for paper as the smaller ones that are a bit more manageable and easier to process. I'm sure she's thinking about how she could possibly make books out of that, though. I'm sure that thought has crossed her mind. As soon as she heard that was made out of a Trombe. That whole thing was a Trombe, rather. But yeah, I wonder what the deal is of this. Ugh. We have to have antagonistic characters at every turn, don't we? I mean, that's what makes a story, right? You have to have these antagonists show their faces, but, you know, still. Just saying. We can have a nice character every now and then as well, just for old time's sake. Anyway, that was a good episode. Very much enjoyed that. This episode really did escalate, though, in just terms of, like, we've been living a fairly simple existence. We were a commoner, we're up into the church, we're learning about the church rituals and the scriptures and all this, and then all of a sudden, boom, the entire fucking fantasy genre thrown at you at once. We've got knights, we've got magical steeds, we've got messaging birds that can fly through windows, apparently. That work like recorders in some way. Yeah. Found that we've seen the noble districts. Very different. The music choice as well, when we found the noble district, fantastic. Who does the music for this show? No, that's the wrong show. Where is Bookworm? Where is Bookworm? There's Bookworm. Who does music on this show? Michiru. Where else have I seen you from? What else have you done? I haven't actually watched anything else that you've done music for. Interesting. Because I've never watched Given. I've not seen Kokoku. I think I was meant to watch that at some point, but I just never got around to it. But Given is a highly rated show. So it is a music-based show, so naturally that's going to do pretty well. It's a BL show. Okay. Cool. And he also did Mitsubishi Colors, which seems like a complete different genre shift, but whatever. Yeah, just the music they used when they switched to the Noble District very much reminded me of Nier Automata, like some of the music from that, because that is quite possibly my favorite game soundtrack of all time. Quite possibly. It's hard to find any other contenders for that. I mean, God of War 2018. That was a good contender. But I still think I'd have to go with Nier Automata as my favorite game soundtrack of all time. And just hearing that music very much reminded me of some of the style of that. God, I need to replay that game again. It's probably been a year or so since I actually played Nier Automata. I know I'm going off on a tangent here. I should be talking about Bookworm, but the music just reminded me of that so much. Where is Nier Automata? On my Steam library. I'd love to replay that. When I finally upgrade my PC, maybe I'll do some videos in it or something. That'd be an idea. What is going on with my computer? It's not happy right now. Okay, there we go. Nier Automata, when did I last play you? I haven't played you... Wow, I haven't played you in nearly 2 years. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, that needs to change. I need to play you again. 72 hours of fantasticness was spent there. I need to play more of that. I really do. But anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did. Got 2 more episodes left, and then that's it. We've finished Ascendance of a Bookworm. I really hope it's being approved for a 3rd season, I guess, technically. I consider this all to be one big 24-episode part. But I'd love a part 3 to this, essentially. I would love to see that. I hope it gets confirmed as that, because it really does deserve it. And it's been one of those shows that I've been... Ever since I watched the first part, I've been like, I need to see this entire story adapted, like, from start to finish. And I can only hope that we do get that. There's a lot of source material, from what I understand, that it can be pulled from. Like, 105 chapters over 4 volumes in the manga. That's just in this part 2. And this covers 95 chapters of the web novel, chapters 78 to 172. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of stuff. So, sequels part 2. And then part 3 is chapters 173 to 277. 105 chapters. And then the sequel to that, part 4, covers 183 chapters of the web novel. And then the sequel to that, the final part, covers 217 chapters of the web novel. There is so much of this story available that, yeah, there's just so much of this. I sincerely hope that we get a full adaptation. That's all I can hope for at this point. So, yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode. Helps grow the channel out, which is more important now than ever as we approach the next season. Leave your comments what you thought of the episode. If you want to have a bit more of an in-depth discussion about the show, I do have a Discord channel with a dedicated channel for... text channel for this show, as well as general anime talk as well. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see next week's episode, the penultimate episode, as well as the rest of the Spring 2020 lineup you can find on my channel. I'll very soon be having to do a July preview of what's going to be happening with the Summer 2020 season, so look forward to that as well. I'll also do, like I did for last season, I'll do a rating of what I thought of the spring season in general, once I manage to finally catch up on all of these shows. So thank you everyone for watching, and until next time, see you guys later.